Hey guys, Bitcoin is still going sideways. We are still waiting for the exit from this triangle, or at least this accumulation or maybe distribution area. Whether it will go up or down, we'll see based on the breakout direction. But so far, still, since we have some time, I would like to share with you a few services which might be interesting in terms of the additional data for making your trading decisions. And first of it is the website, which is called sentiment.net. I will leave the link in the description. So here we can find a lot of the interesting metrics, not only on the charts, but also some on-chain data and some social information. For example, this chart, you can see it is green, which is price, and blue, which is called social volume. Basically, this is the mentions on different social platforms like Twitter, like Telegram and Reddit, etc., etc. And as you know, usually the price goes against the expectation of the majority of the players out there on the market. So for example, here you can see the price is going really high, like around 14k, and the number of mentions on the social media platforms is really high as well. So there's no like the sign positive or negative, but still it's a kind of a peak, so you might expect that the hype, the FOMO, is really huge, so you might see some correction from this rise to the top level at 14k. At the same time, for example, here you see the price is very low, around 4k. It was the major drop, and again the mentions at the social platform is really high, so probably the peak of this, or like the lowest point of this drop is somewhere around here as well. At the same time, for example, at this area there is no hype, there is no excitement, people are basically pretty calm, and that's why the price is going not that dramatically one way or another. Again, here the price reached $10,000 and we saw quite of the peak for these social mentions. So in principle, it's very valuable if you will combine it with the other tools like technical analysis and so on. Another one, for example, here, token velocity, and basically it is the number of the transactions between different wallets for the coins, and here I think it is Bitcoin. So again, the price was very high, the number of transactions was also quite high, and during the whole this period of time it was pretty much at the same level, and only recently it dropped a lot. So whether it is a sign of some kind of a bottoming or maybe the precursor of the huge move, it's hard to say, but in any case it is an alarming thing which might indicate of some huge move happen in a near future. So many other things which you can find here, again, on-chain data, and for example here, supply on the exchanges, the number of the coins on different exchanges. So you see it's going up, down, and going lower and lower and lower. Now we actually reached some low point here, so again some extreme value, so you might expect something extraordinary to happen. So maybe it will be useful just go through all of those metrics. I believe it is worth paying attention to. And the second website is cq.live, crypto quant. Also, a lot of the metrics here, for example, this one, you see miners position index. It is the number of the coins sold by miners, again depending on the price. You see the spikes here when the price was very high, 20k, spike here when the price was at 14, and again it is going much lower recently despite the prices going up. Of course, there is some issue with the halving event, and we need to take it into the consideration, but still, in my opinion, it's an interesting metrics. Average exchange deposits showing the inflow for the coins to different exchanges. As you see, the peak was at the very low point of the price recently, probably because a lot of the panic sales was happening, and again we can say that some extreme point is at the top, and as soon as going lower, probably we are about to stop dropping, and this was kind of a local bottom, and so on and so forth, like NVT, MVRV, so a lot of the data. And this one also the not only for Bitcoin but also for Ethereum here, exchange inflows and so on. So I hope that it might be useful for you. very short mention of the sponsor of today's video, and then we'll make a conclusion for the chart, and I'll make a small announcement in the end. Bityard is a new cryptocurrency exchange which operates from Singapore and provides the service of exchanging several cryptocurrencies, not only Bitcoin but several altcoins as well. The trading process is pretty simple and straightforward. You can use the leverage up to 100x. Also, there are a few things which are interesting for this particular exchange. For example, the daily mining feature. Basically, you can get some cryptocurrencies by just logging in and clicking this daily mining feature. So generally, it's just the way from Bityard to encourage people to enter the platform and get more and more people involved. It's interesting that they actually have the regulation and licensing going on, so they are from Singapore, but also they have authorized from some officials from United States and Australia and Europe as well. So it kind of adds some confidence for their customers. Of course, you can use the mobile application for iOS or Android, and as well as the demo version of the trading. And also I should mention that there's a lot of bonuses for simple activities like setting up your account, start the demo trading, start the real trading. So you can get a little bit of USDT for each of those, and quite a lot if you will do more in terms of the trading volume. So maybe some of you will find it useful. So speaking about the price, although we still have some kind of uncertainty here, like 50-50 on the breakout up or down, there are still a lot of the signs, a lot of the indications on different ways. Like in any case, we are approaching to the point when the move will happen. So you see the Bollinger Bands width is going narrower, getting narrower, and like this, for example, I posted on Twitter, the recent price action is forming a kind of a triangular formation here, and depending on the way how you draw the Elliott wave count here, you may expect the breakout to the downside or to the upside. Some divergences, like for example this one, some similarities between the price action in the past. So if you'd like to have more up-to-date information, please go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Also, I think maybe on Saturday I will make a live stream and we will talk about the price action, some kind of important topics at the current stage. I will answer some questions. Of course, if we'll see some huge move, then maybe I'll just make a regular video, but otherwise I'm going to make such a live stream. We'll make an announcement probably on Telegram, so please follow and check the updates. And for today, that is it. Let's see where we will go from here. I hope that it was useful, guys, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next time. Goodbye.